Hey guys, Think Holding here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so we're bringing a new TV show to Nick Holden today. As you see, there is a big hole right there on my bookshelf, and it's one of my favorite physical media releases on TV shows of all times. It's brought to us by Warner Brothers, and I think they did a great job by releasing this TV show on physical media. So the show we're going to be reviewing today is One Tree Hill, the complete series on DVD. So I'm hoping and praying we get this amazing teen drama on Blu-ray eventually, but so far I can't complain because again, it's one of my favorite TV shows on DVD of all times. Now, One Tree Hill on DVD, I'm going to be showing to you guys, and of course there's going to be eventually a video per season. I have the repackaged version. So originally the versions were those kind of booklets that you open on 5 sides and things like that, and they repackaged them in a beautiful and great way. Now again, it hasn't been released on Blu-ray. I know there is a box set with a green tree, and then the seasons are individually there, but this time I have every single season individual releases. I got them way back. It's one of the oldest TV shows that I have as part of my collection, and I'm glad that I'm able to be reviewing it with you guys today. So, One Tree Hill is a show that I discovered through my mom. The show started airing on the WB, and then it became the CW, where it continued airing. The show aired through 9 amazing seasons. I think they did a really great work on every single season, and I discovered it through my mom because in Cuba they used to put it on national TV, and my mom used to watch it. Then I remember she got to season 7, if I'm not mistaken, and around that point I started watching the show for the very first time. Now, when I watched the show, I was still living in Cuba, and I got this scene when like I will start watching a show, but eventually I will be like, oh my god, it's too long, and I will wait a little bit. So that happens to me when I got to season 6, and then season 7 to 9 were a little bit hard for me to like watch. But as soon as I started watching it, I think they did an amazing job through those seasons as well. So, One Tree Hill, it's a 9-season show, so it goes without saying that it changed a lot. And a lot of characters are introduced, but at least the main ones are always on the show, except for 2. So, basically, during the first season of the show, which is, I'm going to discuss at the end, like, how they look as a whole, but one of the things that I love how they look on the shelf is like every single season has a color. So, the complete first season is the orange one, which is a poster that a lot of shows started following, with all the main characters like on the bed, and it was an amazing and a beautiful poster. So on season 1 we get introduced to Lucas Scott, a guy that lives on a town with his mom, and then we discover his dad abandoned them, and he has another kid which he takes way more care of on a new marriage, and Lucas knows about this, the whole town knows about this, and basically the first season focused on him getting to the basketball team where his brother plays, and they have a really bad enemy thing. So we have Lucas that is in love with Peyton, but Peyton is with Nathan at the very beginning of the episodes. So we also have Brooke Davis, and then we have Haley. So these are our main characters. We have 2 guys and then 3 girls. Now, there is a love triangle between Lucas, Peyton, and Brooke. Haley's is Lucas' best friend, and the chemistry between these characters is great. But at the end, I think like every single character hook up with another character on the show. Except for Lucas and Haley, they treat themselves like brothers. And not only we have this kind of show with teen drama that only it's with the teenagers on play, the parents of these teenagers are also a great part of this show. We have the basketball team coach, we have Lucas' uncle and Dan's baby brother, and the chemistry between these characters, I think they do a lot of great stories for the youngest people and then for the adult people. So basically on the first season we follow Lucas getting in love with Peyton, then Lucas getting with Brooke, Peyton getting jealous, so we have that teen drama right there. We have the parents fighting. We have the whole town knowing about the situation with the brothers not getting along because of the dad situation. And again, it's a great teen drama. I think season 1 was an amazing season. It was when the shows used to run for 22 to 23 episodes. A lot of great episodes right there, and a lot of characters that star as regular characters go to be promoted to a more serious role later on the seasons. So it was an amazing first season to introduce a show, and since the show was so famous, we got One Tree Hill, the complete second season on Red. Basically, the second season, so basically at the beginning of the show they're going through high school. If I'm not mistaken, at the end of season 1, Lucas left town, and then season 2 picks up at the end of summer, and him coming back to Tree Hill, basically to revive the love triangle. This season we have a lot of strong episodes. There is a lady coming to high school that the brother left the other town because they were calling her a lesbian. So it's those kind of topics that not a lot of people discuss. A lot of teen drama one more time with Peyton, and Lucas continuing to be Brooke's boyfriend, and then still being in love with Peyton and things like that. I think Brooke is one of those characters that you get to love a lot because they have a lot of growing through the seasons. Nathan's are dating Haley, so it's those kind of shows where every single season there is a lot of plot twists and drama going on through the season. And basically, second season was another success on the CW, and by the end of it, I don't remember a lot about the end of season 2. I think it's something about, there is a cool episode because there is a dream sequence where the roles were reversed, and then Lucas was the bad brother and Nathan was the good brother. But I don't remember a lot about the season finale. I do remember a lot about the complete third season, which is the blue season of the show. And we have One Tree Hill, the complete third season. So on One Tree Hill, the complete third season, the characters are now getting along way more. They've been working together for 3 years. The season is another success. We get introduced to Trick, which is the club. There is an amazing Halloween episode with amazing numbers, and music is a really big part of this show. It's amazing every single season, all the songs that they choose. Peyton has a big room with all these old vinyls and things like that. And there is a previously on the third season that always have me like, oh my god, I love this moment, because they play Sugar We're Going Out by Fall Out Boy, which is one of the characters to get to the show this season. And all the season leads to the season finale, which is the wedding of Nathan and Haley. Now, not every single scene is a fairy tale, and on a One Tree Hill note, an accident occurs, Nathan gets under the water, and basically they leave the season on a super beautiful episode with a fairy tale wedding, but then a lot of bad things happens. So those were the first 3 years of One Tree Hill, and then we get to One Tree Hill, the complete 4th season, which is the green packaging. And basically on the complete 4th season, it gave us the idea of the end of high school, when we don't know where to decide where we want our lives to be going. There is a shooting episode through school which was super impactful and super hard to watch. There is a sign before the episodes begins. The love triangle between Lucas, Peyton and Brooke continues through this season. We get introduced more deeply to Rachel, which is a character that I love, and she comes back later on, but she had a great arc on it. And this is the season that I love because it's the season that we finally get to have Lucas and Peyton together. Again, this is the season that they're ending high school, and every single scene leads to the season 4 finale, where they made a promise on the courtyard that in 5 years or something like that, they will all going to be back at that point. But as life passes, Peyton moves to LA, Brooke moves to New York, if I'm not mistaken, and then she comes back. Lucas is basically the only one that stays behind, with Nathan and Haley, that had a little boy, and then the little boy grows up a little bit. And this is one of those shows that have that time job that it was performed on an amazing way. So after season 4 ends, we have One Tree Hill, the complete 5th season, which basically it was the last writer strike before this one, and the season was cut short on 18 episodes. Season 5 is the one that has episode 100, and basically season 5 picks up after the events of season 4 with all the characters. We get to know where the characters went, a lot of key moments that happen through their life. Peyton comes back to Tree Hill just to know that Lucas, I'm saying Peyton and Lucas a lot, but they're my favorite couple of all show. So Peyton comes back to Tree Hill to live with Brooke. Brooke is a successful store owner with clothes. And then Peyton finds out that Lucas is in love with another lady and she's going to get married to her. Haley and Nathan doesn't have the fairy tale marriage that they should be having. They have a lot of drama because Nathan ran into an accident when he was going to be going to the NBA, if I'm not mistaken. They have a little kid that they need to be taken care of. We have a crazy nanny. Again, this is a teen drama, but at this point in time, they're adults. And the drama gets even higher because when you're a teen, you think that your life is a mess, but when you get to be an adult and you have a lot of scenes going on, that's how good the show is played through the season. And it was a short season, but it was a great season that led to the season finale being Lucas needing to decide which lady he wants to continue his life. And moving on, we got One Tree Hill, the complete 6th season, which is the Brown release. Okay, so season 6 lasted for 24 episodes, and I gotta say, after season 3 is one of my favorite seasons of the show. It's the very last season that we have the whole original cast together, because by the end of season 6, the contracts were getting expired, and Hilarie Burton, that plays Peyton, and Chad Michael Murray, that plays Lucas, decided to abandon the show. Now, Hilarie never came back for the show, but Chad did make a final appearance on the season 9 episode 7. Don't wait something super crazy, it's literally just an appearance. He gets to the airport and basically nothing that big. So this season Brooke starts to fall in love with oh my god, I know the guy names is Austin, the actor, but I don't remember the name of the guy on the show. So basically the guy is a movie director and they start getting to fall in love with each other. Nathan and Haley had a marriage that is still getting to grow a little stronger now after the events of season 5. We still have the crazy nanny and we have Dan making a whole mess on the life of the adult people. But this is the season that we have Lucas and Peyton being finally together after years of fighting. And we get to see a pregnant Peyton that is at risk of losing her life and the baby life if she decides to continue with the pregnancy, which she does, and it all leads to an amazing season finale. Before the season finale occurs, we have the wedding of Lucas and Peyton, and then we basically have the goodbye of this character, which was painful, but they had a great closure arc. So I can't complain. It was an amazing 6th season, and the show was still growing strong and doing good ratings that they decided to renew it for One Tree Hill, the complete 7th season. So this time we have basically Haley's sister, we have a model right here, and they're kind of replacing Lucas and Peyton absence. So basically this is life on Tree Hill without Lucas and Peyton. We get to see a lot of character development as well, and basically the seasons get more ruled by Brooke Davis and then Haley. Haley continues his marriage with Nathan being really good. Season 7 has a lot of great moments as well. If I'm not mistaken, Halloween episode one more time. I think this is the season that Brooke dressed on a big orange costume. And I don't remember why, but at the end of the season they go to Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, to a snow place. And basically this season ends on a super relaxed note, but again the show was still getting strong and it got renewed for a complete 8, which was intended to be the series finale. And basically this is the season that we get to see Brooke's wedding with, oh my god, I don't remember the name. I know it's Austin, but I need to remember the name of that guy. It's one of my favorite characters of all times. And guys, this season 8 with the wedding of Brooke, and oh my god, it will get to me. So the wedding of Brooke is a beautiful, beautiful wedding episode, and the season 8 episode has one of the greatest mid-seasons finale. It has an episode where an accident occurs, where the raining is super bad. It's one of those episodes that I like to put because it's like a super... It looks like a movie episode. How that episode was so well performed. If I'm not mistaken, it's episode either 9 or 10 of the season. Now, the wedding was beautiful. This season they were fighting a lot for Chad and Hilarie coming back, at least for the wedding episode. And it's explained on the plot that the girl, Sawyer, which is the baby from Lucas and Peyton, she's sick and Peyton cannot make it to the wedding, so Peyton doesn't make it to the wedding, which, to be honest, how good friends they are, it makes no sense. We know it's because of the actors don't want to come back to the show. And again, this season was intended to be the series finale, so if you get to the last episode of season 8, it actually feels like the series finale of the show. But the CW decided to renew One Tree Hill for a complete 9th and final season with 13 episodes. Now, this season Nathan got to be only a temp through the season. He wasn't one of the regular characters on the show. I think he gets kidnapped through the whole season. Basically, the season starts with a lot of scenes that are going to happen in the future episodes, and then it all goes back. Brooke and Haley are having a cafeteria, basically, and then Nathan has been kidnapped, so Haley is going through a lot of stress, and that's what makes Lucas come back for an episode where he's basically coming to pick up Jamie so he can take it out with Peyton. Dan has a super key role on saving Nathan, so it's his redeeming arc season. And basically, it all leads to an amazing series finale. So, One Tree Hill, if I'm not mistaken, for scenes that I have read, the last episode people get to see it before air on national television because the DVD got released basically on the same day or something like that, and people got the DVD set even before watching the series finale. But again, it was a beautiful series finale. Chad and Hilarie never came back after season 6, and Chad came back for the season 9 episode 7. And basically, I don't want to spoil the end or anything like it, but again, it was a beautiful way to end the show. The show has a successful run. Drama Queens is a podcast that I've been following, which Hilarie, Sophia, and I don't remember the name of Haley, doing a podcast basically rewatching the show and letting people know that they understand now why fans are so obsessed and rewatch the show, because how good it is, it moves at a good pace, and it's a show that I recommend a lot. Now, one of the things that I love about this show on physical media, that it's that every single season it's packed with special features. All the sets has sleep covers on it. For example, on the first seasons, you can tell there is more than 5 discs, and they were like a little bit bigger spine cases. Every single season is colorful, packed with special features, deleted scenes, gag reel. The last season was the only one that didn't have like the crazy amazing box set, but again, it had a great set as well, and I love to have them as part of my collection. And it's a show that I watched when I was still living in Cuba, so again, it brings me a lot of memories. I'm wishing for a Blu-ray release eventually on the future, but it will be hard to me to get rid of the DVD editions. The quality of the episode is good, it's DVD quality, but it's still good. The show is on Hulu right now. When I came to the US, it was on Netflix, but it's not on Netflix anymore. And I do recommend that if you have never watched it, to really give it a try and watch it. Basically, I'm going to be reviewing now every single season by itself to show you guys how the seasons looks. Every single DVD has a character on it, which is another thing that I love. But again, I don't want to spoil the fun for the next videos that I'm going to be doing about One Tree Hill. But for now, I would love to know if you have ever seen the show, if you like it. In Cuba, it was a big deal. And I know a lot of people that are adults now revisiting the show because how good it is and all the good memories that brought to us, basically. But guys, basically for now, that'll be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.